Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts and coming to do another Povember, which is hosted by Pricilla at Release the Craftin'. The hashtag is hashtag Povember24 and we are doing the poem The Haunted Palace. And we are doing the 6th prompt, which is angels. Let's get into it. I have a few little pictures that were in my stash here. That's nice. The little wings behind the statue, and it kind of looks like a palace, probably a castle, but we'll call it a palace. And that looks like an angel. I don't see the wings, but maybe it's just a wingless angel. I don't see the wings on this one either, but they look like angels to me. I'm just going to use one of these, not sure, both envelopes, but I want it to be a floating ephemera. I think that's what you call it, when you could just float all around in your journal. Floating ephemera. Let's see, I did find this pretty piece of gold. I'm not sure if I'll use it or not. It's a little bit, would need a tournament for that one. And, well, let's just go with this. Let's go ahead and round corner this gold. I think I want to do some stenciling around the edges here, just to cover up that, not cover up that void, just to fill that void. Just do this real quick. Only need about, I don't know, interval measurements, about that much around. So let's just go ahead and let's see, what color do we want? Let's do black, since this is a craft paper envelope. We'll just do a bit of stenciling here. Oh, we could probably do the whole thing and not even have to move it. That looks nice. I like that stencil. And I think I do want to do the edges. Let's darken the edges here, ink them up. There, I like that. That looks really pretty. I like it more than I expected to. That gold there, and that just fills up that void around the edges. I like that. That looks nice. Now, I'm not going to glue this on until I'm finished, okay, just in case I want to staple some things on it. Let's start out with these. Turn that over, that's really bright. Let's see. I'll just do it like this, just for placement. I know I want that one on the top, so. And these, I just kind of want to collage a bit, and they can also hang over the edges. So let's go ahead and cut these out. There, I think that will look good. I didn't cut that one down as far as the others because I like that ragged looking edge there. So we will just, I couldn't speak and look for my trash can at the same time. There. I'll just ink up around the edges. I think that will look nice. Let's see what we want to do. Let's go ahead and use the vintage photo. See how this looks first. Oops. Oh, this is paper, not cardstock, so I need to be a little careful. Probably should have done this inking before I cut it out. Let's try this. Maybe I'll like this better. I like that better. Just dragging just very corner of that over it. I like that a lot better. There, I like how that looks much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones. There, I like that much better. Grunged them up a bit more. Okay, so we have the 4 images there. Those look good. I do like this. I have this tea and coffee dyed cheesecloth. Let's see how we like this. I like to the coffee and tea dyed on the cheesecloth. I love that because it makes it a lot less, how do you say that, staticky. It's easier to pull apart. See, that's just one layer and it wasn't too bad to pull apart. Usually it's a really big struggle for me. Cheesecloth. It just loves to give me a hard time. I like this right here. I kind of like that. Let's do this, but let's do the fabric tack on it. Wait a minute. Here we go. Stop again. I think those edges need to be inked up in black. There we go. I got the really white pieces taken care of also. That will work. Now let's glue it down with the fabric tack. Pull this. I want there to be enough on the edges if I want it to hang over that envelope. Okay, we can just use both hands to dance here with this cheesecloth. Trying to see which way it goes. I really can't tell. I think it doesn't really matter because it goes kind of every which way. Cheesecloth is my nemesis. Nemesis. How do you say that word? Okay, let's trim the cheesecloth off a bit so we don't just have it dragging everywhere. There, that's better. Now we have somewhere to start. These, I think, what I would like to do is maybe back them with black. Yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead and glue these all on here. Okay, we have all these glued on, and we set these aside just a moment for them to dry. Just a moment. Let's see, where is our, let's see how this will look on here. I think it will look really good. I like that. Cheesecloth. We will definitely trim it, but I think I like how that looks, and it brings down the shine of the gold. I like the gold, but that way it's not so shiny. I think that will look really nice. I like that. And I have some of this here. I like this. Start it down here. Start off up here and a little bit down here. I'm not going to glue it down yet. I'm going to see where everything else is going to land, and then perhaps it won't need a lot of glue. Okay, let's go ahead and cut these out. They may not be all the way dry, but I'm ready to proceed. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to get here. Okay, we have them all cut out. I really like them. Let's see, where do we want to place them at? This one is going to be the main one. Let's see, maybe the castle down here. May not even be able to see that gold, but it's okay. Well, you know it's there. There, maybe. Let's see about this. Going farther up. Kind of wanted that in the middle, but I don't have a third piece. What are we going to do? That looks different. Let's see what we have here. Let's just cut this out. I may just put that behind. Let's ink it up in black. We may have to put a black border on it. Let's see what we get. I like that, but I think I want the black border on this one. I'm going to cut this down a little smaller, put a black border on it, and then we'll put it there. That will work better. I like that. Just stuck up there. This one here. I like all that's going on. I really like it all. Yeah, maybe we'll do some fiber tack on the whole thing. I don't know. Let's just see here. Okay, have those all glued down with the Fabra Fix or Fabri-Tac, whichever one that you have. And I will just cut all that out because that's just not real interesting to watch me just sit there and Fabri-Tac it down. But I think that looks really good, and there's a reason. See, the reason is I did not glue all these, take the time to glue them all down because I knew something was probably going on top of them. So that would save me a lot of time and a lot of glue. But this one is just going on paper. Do right on top right there. And this is for #Povember, hosted by Pricilla at Release the Craftin'. I will leave her video below so you can go watch it and see all about #Povember24. We are doing the Haunted Palace today, and the prompt number 6 is for angels. I'm just doing a floating piece of ephemera on a large envelope. I think it's like 5 by 7, so you can just take it and put it wherever you want in your journal, move it around or what have you, but it's just a floating piece of ephemera. It's not attached to a page. How's this? I think it's going to look good. Right there. like it. There we go. I really think that looks good. Let's trim this off. Don't need all of that cheesecloth on there. Oh, I really like this. It turned out really good. This needs to come off just a tiny bit more down here. There. I really like it. I think that's going to look really good in journal. And it's an envelope. I wonder if we should put something on the back here. Oh, here's some, what do you call this? Ledger paper. Just glue that on the back right there so we could, what do you call that? Oh my goodness, can't think of the word. Journal. Okay, let's cut it right here. And then we need to trim it about right. Oh, let me get the lines down here so I can see it better. Right there. There, I like that, and I think we should just do some stenciling on it. I think that would work out nicely. Okay, let's move that over there to dry. And this will be on the back, so let's just do a little stenciling. Just do a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do a little bit up the side. That's very pretty. Let's see how that's going to look. There, I think that looks perfect. Let's just glue this on. There, I like that. That looks really good. Okay, this is my take on angels for hashtag Povember 24 for the poem The Haunted Palace. This is the 6th prompt and it's angels. Thank you so much, Pricilla, Releasa Crafton, for hosting this awesome hashtag Povember 24. Just coming back to show you what makes this a floating element in your junk journal is the little clip that I made. I just put some little scraps on it and just pinned a charm onto it with a ball pin. That way, in case I find something else I like better, then, or I need to switch out the charm for any reason, then it's not glued on there or fastened permanently. It's just a little bulldog clip, and that's what makes it a floating element, is you can just remove it. Let's get a journal page here, and you can just put it on at the top of the page with your bulldog clip, or you can do the side, but I made this one specifically to go from the top, just like that. And you have a floating element in your junk journal. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.